We are Grand Rising. It's guess what day? Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? You know and I know. It's time to rise and shine. Golly, it's morning coffee and conversation. I know you all are like, the best part of waking up. What is in your cup, man? Tell me what's in your cup. Let me know in the comments below. You know what I'm saying? Help me grow, share, subscribe. Now let's listen to some good vibes with my friends and brothers, the Hallucination, aka A Tribe Called Red, one of my favorites. You gotta have fun. You gotta have fun. That's the way life is, man. That's the way the cookie crumbles. That's the way I see it anyway. Grand Rising. This is March 16th, 2022. Bada boom, bada bing. Special shout out to every brother and sister out there. Let me know you're alive and kicking, being a light in this world of darkness by hit me with a wolf back out in the comments below. Today we are one day away from the worm moon, so we have got a special occasion here. We can either get into that or we can get into the hump day of things. I think you know which way we're gonna go. Let's get it started. Yo, I love that intro. Dun, 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 dun. Hoo. Listen, today in history is what I'm going to give you. A lot of people have been saying, Yona, we want the facts, and well, it's time to put the microphone right there, and let's get it started. This day in history, 1926, Jerry Lee Lewis was born. A little food for thought there. Huh? Huh? Did you know? Did you know? I remember watching. Do you guys remember watching the Jerry Lewis telethon? I was like little, man, and he was all like with him and Sammy Davis Jr. and they were all tap dancing and stuff like that. And that telethon would go on for like what felt like days as a kid. Well, you know what I mean? Like when you're dating a girlfriend, you guys would celebrate like in fifth grade, like we've been going together for 3 days. 2 weeks was a month. You know, like we're gonna have our 2 week anniversary. What are we gonna do? We're gonna write notes to each other, and I'm gonna buy you a special pencil from the supply box lady downstairs. Anyway, I just thought that was interesting. And then, of course, I think you guys know the hype man. No, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about Flavor Flav. 1959, that youngin' was born and brought into our lives the hypeness of things. Today is his birthday. Happy birthday, Flavor Flav. You have invested in me, a true fan, although there are a lot of things that are interesting, I think the best hype man in history, as they say, they gave him the credit of creating hypeness. I don't know if that's true or not. Have you ever been to indigenous First Nation family, okay, or a powwow? Perhaps you would find. Anyway, he created hype. They found it. You know what I'm saying? No, big props to him though. Seriously, I don't want to take away from what he does. This day was created Hump Day. Hump Day was created in 1950s, man, and they said it because this is how you could tell by using the word Hump Day that people worked in the office. That right there is what it sounds like in the office. All the phones are ringing, so people who used or referred to the day of the week as Hump Day, we all knew in the local neighborhood, oh, that's an office person. Must be nice. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? And then things got a little complicated. People got involved in this and said maybe Hump Day doesn't mean that. We're going to elevate things. And so Hump Day, in my opinion, I thought it was when babies were made. But I don't think that's, well, sometimes maybe that's probably what happened. I don't know, but then then there was a commercial that came out with the infamous camel, right? And you can't help but not understand what it is. Like when I say, or anyone says, guess what day it is? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? We knew the weekend was almost here. The camel has spoken. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of Bugs Bunny. Okay, Bugs Bunny helped me through a lot of stuff when I was growing up. A lot of you guys know that I was adopted by my aunt and my uncle, and one of the things that my aunt made me, my mother made me, was that was interesting, right? When your aunts, your mom, and your uncles, your dad, and your cousins or your brothers and sisters is an adoption. Wow, I really went there, didn't I? Okay, but anyway, I got randomly squirrel. Anyway, so what I was saying was now I don't remember what I was saying. Anyway, Bugs Bunny. That's what I was saying. Bugs Bunny. Yo, man, it's too early, man. It's already. The TV hasn't kicked in yet, man. Know what I'm saying? Okay. Caramel macchiato. Can't stop it. I gotta do this. I gotta try something new, but I gotta, you know what I mean? I bought like 3 containers because it was on sale and it was delicious. Oh yeah. Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny. He helped me redefine it in 2021. Boom. Okay, 2020 actually is when the new hump day began, so to speak. Wednesday's like the middle finger of the week. It's so true, man. Like for a while there, it was really a struggle. I got to be honest with you. Therefore, we've created a candle. You know what I'm saying? This candle will basically, basically help you in a lot of areas dealing with hate. Things that you hate. You know what I'm saying? Once you light this, I gotta tell you, the potpourri essence is amazing. You know what I'm saying? It has a hint of 2020 hump day middle finger with a little bit of 2 week notice. Ah, yeah. And a great song. You know what I mean? When you walk out the door. A lot of people are like, why do I work here? You know what I'm saying? Well, if you have that problem, boy, do I have the candle for you. Not a problem at all. You know what I'm saying? Just light it up and walk away. No, I don't want no one to do that. Wait, stop. Wait, stop, stop, stop. I don't want you to like. We're gonna have like an Office Space. One of my favorite movies, by the way, Office Space. Excuse me, that's my stapler. Oh, that's the last straw. Good times indeed, indeed, indeed. We have got a lot going on in the world today. We've got a lot of things that are being persuaded, and I really, am I the only one that really doesn't understand? Like, why do we like the war in Russia and Ukraine and all that stuff? That's pretty horrible. War is bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like, but I don't understand. Does anybody hit me in the comments and let me know exactly what is going on there? It's not that everyone made fun of Trump when he talked about fake news, and I don't want to get political because that's not my agenda thing. But boy, doesn't it feel like that's true? I'm just saying, right? I'm just putting it out there. Like I'm wondering, like why can't we just get facts right now? So is Russia and Ukraine going through fake news that we went through 4 years ago? I don't know. Is it rotate countries? How does this work, news media? Can you guys help us out a little bit? Because we want to like know when to turn you on. And when I say when, I'm talking about what year. You know what I'm saying? So is it every 4 years? Is it every 8? Like, how's this work? You know what I mean? When I was a little kid, I remember when the president would get on the and give a speech, all the channels would flip over to that was a big deal. Like NASA going to the moon, that was a big deal. Like now, I'm like, yo, NASA, they did a flight? Wow, man, I didn't even hear about it. Like, what? Oh, there isn't a NASA anymore? There's a Space Force? What? Say what? I'm just saying. I want to know what a day at the Space Force is like. But don't you? I mean, it would be cool. It would be cool. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's one we can claim. Indians, First Nation. Let's get to the moon first. Let's really do it. Let's not film it on a TV like they're claiming. Again, I don't know if it's true or not, but they're saying the first time the guy was on the moon was actually like a film. Okay, I don't know if it was real or not. I don't know. Again, I don't know. Been dealing with the fake news for quite some decades. You know what I'm saying? Like, how about when they said something about we found America? Right? Holy cow, all of us looking at each other, or my ancestors, our ancestors, looking at each other saying, hey, they found us, huh? Okay. Uh, so you guys gonna be staying here a while? You guys gonna be? You guys need a place to stay for the night? Like what? Like we're all shocked about fake news today. You know what I'm saying? We kind of been dealing with it for a while. You know what I'm saying? I'm just put it out there. You know what I mean? Christopher Columbus never even stepped foot on North America. Not one single day did he ever. He doesn't even know what it looks like. Didn't get. And yet they celebrated. Oh, say what? Oh yeah, bing bong. That's right. That's what I said. I'm just telling you, man. I'm just saying. It is unbelievable how much this candle will help you. Morning coffee and conversation with Yona has been a great experience. We're expanding, doing the new YouTube channel. So thank you for sharing and liking and subscribing and helping me grow. We're going in new directions, man. And one of it has to do with like Facebook. I was banned for hate and bullying for a video that was talking about, hey, it was anti-suicide. Like it was like encouraging people to not take their lives because I take that serious. My brother-in-law took his life, and I deal with that every day. And being there for his children, who he left behind, it's difficult. So I was doing a motivational video in which I was so they banned me for 30 days from doing lives in Facebook. So I was like, okay. I understand if you break a rule, but like when you don't understand, like what is the rule that we broke exactly? Like, why am I not allowed to play the music on the radio that anyone else can hear? Like some of the rules they have make no sense. Like, and so because I don't understand it, like doors and opportunities have been pushing me to come here for a while now, at least a year and a half. And Chapa Sosa at Demons Row has been, he's the creator and founder of Demons Row. Anyway, it's a great show. Check it out. But he was like, bro, you got to go YouTube. And I was like, all right, let's do this. Let's try this. Let's get it going. So here we are. But it has everything to do with not understanding. Like, I was suspended one time in Facebook for hitting my hearts on people's lives too much. But Facebook lets you know that you have to hit the hearts or interactions, as they call it, so that it lets their show or the person you're watching show grow. So why would you stop people from interacting too much? That's like a store saying, "Hey, listen, you've been here 3 times this week, so we're gonna suspend you for 2 weeks. You can't come in the store. It's not you haven't been bad or anything. It's just that you're just doing too much business with us." What? I don't understand. I don't understand this, man. I really don't understand. All right, let's get into Zulu Vapes. I bet you didn't know. Zulu Vape is one of the sponsors of the show. Check them out at zuluvape.com where you can get all your vape needs. And now this month of March, if you type in the word madness 2, you will get a 30% discount. Let's get into the segment sponsored by Zulu Vape called I Bet You Didn't Know. All right, so listen to this. Love that intro, by the way. I got something for you. Microwaves were discovered, and not discovered, but microwaves were put out on this day in 1988. 1988. Now, for all you youngins out there, right, that's not a long time ago, but it's probably longer than you're on this earth. Unfortunately, I think I was in like elementary school when they came out, and my father was very excited, and we were all learning about metal not being allowed to be, because we would put a can of soup in there thinking this was okay. And back then, of course, these were really the original microwaves were radioactive, like power plant type. You know what I'm saying? And so things would blow up, right? And I remember him telling us, like, watch this, and he would put popcorn. Popcorn was the biggest thing. And he put popcorn in the microwave, and we'd just be like, wow, this is amazing. How does it just do it? And he's like, there's molecules in there, and what they're doing is they're bouncing around. You guys, come on, tell me I'm not right. Tell me that I'm wrong, okay? Seriously, do you guys remember when they would tell us about the molecules that would activate and heat up things? Anyway, I bet you didn't know that happened today, 1988. Bada boom, bada bing. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Tomatoes were indigenous to North America. That's right. They were here, okay? Nowhere else in the world was there a tomato till about 1860. So, because I know this, thinking that I think with my mind and my brain and my head, I'm asking myself, the Italians didn't have tomato sauce then, eh? Eh? Huh? So they don't talk about Italy coming over here. But we know now. We know because the indigenous vegetable slash fruit, aka before it's red, it's green, fried green tomatoes, came from this indigenous land over here. So all those countries out there say what? I bet you didn't know the tomato was indigenous to this North American land, so to speak. Here's another interesting fact of just problematic what? Back in the day before the Great Depression, lobster was so considered the poor man's food. In fact, it was given to prisoners as a form of protein because it was so easy to get and it was so cheap to get. During the Great Depression, though, a rise in the lobster had happened because they were able to make the prices whatever they wanted because of the market value being unable to read or be disclosed. So an undisclosed price came out, and that's when the wealthy became interested in lobster, and it became a delicacy. Yeah, lobster used to be the poor man's food. I would have been okay with that. Who here would not have been okay with that? And for all those who didn't know what a Bloody Mary is, back to the tomato. Bloody Mary was made as a spit at Queen Mary of England, who was known for burning people at the stake, and so they created a Bloody Mary. Brings a whole new outlet on it to basically say, F you, Queen Mary. We're going to drink you up and nom 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 nom. Yep. I don't really understand that. In some sites, it actually says the Bloody Mary was created to honor her, but I'm going to stick to the Bloody Mary was made for spitting on Queen Mary's face. Perhaps that's what it was. I don't know. You do the math. You do the research. You tell me what you think. But either way, did not know, because I'm a big fan of Bloody Marys, okay? Had no idea that that's when it came from. And that is your Things You Didn't Know, brought to you by ZuluVape.com. That's right. How you like that? How you like them? I've got to get better at this. And I'm straight recording this. I didn't want to do any editing this season. I want to get better at the craft, okay, before we go and like perfect it all. And I'm sure everybody's like, I want it to be a professional looking. I'm not a professional, okay? I'm not a professional producer at all. I've done everything here, and some of this is not a lot of this is not easy. I'm just going to say that, okay? But this is from my house in my office. We have the worm moon coming up in the next day, tomorrow, about 1 something in the morning. But I wanted to get into today's moon energy report. The energy in this earth has a lot to do with the sun and the moon. Obviously, the high tides and the low tides and the winds all come from the sun and the moon. So I believe in this with my whole heart. I also believe in numerology, where the numbers are the signs. You ever get those things where you see numbers all the time and you're like, dang, why do I keep seeing the same numbers? Well, guess what? Moon Energy Report was born just to help us get through that understanding. And here we go. Bada boom, bada bing. Today's Moon Energy Report is brought to you by myself, and I use moongiant.com. It's one of the easiest and freest sites to go to. Okay, freest. I don't know if there's a free and then freest. But it is a free site that you can get all your moon knowledge needs, moon energy needs. You can check it out from the NASA technological things. You can learn a lot from moongiant.com. As you can see here, tonight's moon is a waxing gibbous with an illumination of 96%. We are almost at a full moon, aka the worm moon. This moon has a lot of interesting things going on, but let's focus at the waxing and the gibbous word. Waxing just means that it's growing to a full moon. Gibbous just means that more than 50% of the moon is illuminated. Okay? So, as you can plainly see, there we have it. Now, we have to look at today's Julian date, the illumination number, and then also today's date. So where should we start? Let's start with the illumination of 96%. That's a number that's starting us off at the day. Let's find out what it means. Angel number 96 is a communication from the divine angels that you should keep away from infatuation with a certain object or desire to acquire an object, right? Stay on a path. That's what that means to me. Like, and it's so interesting, right? Like, I couldn't do the Facebook lives because of whatever reasons, of whatever rules or whatever. So okay, you know what? We're gonna be okay. We're just gonna keep trucking, keep it moving. Destination success. I don't want to put a cap on that success. I don't want to put a limitation on that success. Totally understand what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if there's anything else that we can learn about today. The numbers of the days of the year used to be in Julian date order. So you have 12 months, right? But there was just 1 through 365, right? That's it. And if you were to go from January 1st to today, you would find that the Julian date is 75. 75, this is the 75th day of 2022, suggests from the angels that whatever decisions you have made and the modifications in life you have chosen are appropriate. This is so key for me right now. Seriously. I've made adjustments. I've made, okay, you know what I'm saying? I've made tweaks, man, modifications, and it's working. Don't question it. Just keep going. They're appropriate. Don't be drastic. Be appropriate. Wonder what March 16, which is 316, wonder what that stands for. There's a message from the angels. 316 is for you to get out of your comfort zone. Totally out of my comfort zone coming on YouTube. I got to be honest with you. Like, I'm speaking for me. This is totally like resonating like 100%. I got to know because I'm curious, as I shared with you, how is this resonating with you? How has the March 16th resonated? How has the waxing gibbous moon resonated? How has the number 75 resonated? How has 96 resonated? You know what I'm saying? How has this resonated with you? Please tell your story. I look forward to knowing what your moon energy report is by putting that in the comments below. Bada boom, bada bing. We have something else to sing because it's hump day and it's time for us to get out there and get on our grind and do what we got to do. I hope that you guys all enjoyed today's show. I know it was short and sweet, but that's the way it is sometimes. I'm looking forward to tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be, I will be able to try for our first time to do the edited episode 4, also trying to go live. We're going to see how this works. I don't know, so just, I don't want to say we're going to do it. I'm going to try. All right. Highest blessings to you, warm winds. Remember, don't be that person in the dark waiting for the light to come to you, but be the light in darkness, in this world of darkness, okay? You are the leaders of your journey, so you don't need anyone to tell you or anything, but you can have mentors and you have guides. But understand this, there's no blame, there's no success that is given to the things that happen in your journey other than you being the leader of your journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's all about, man. Okay, highest blessings, Yona. Out. No, I tried to do it. See, this is what happens when you do it. All right. See you later.